So I decided to do an eye look with my new Norvina palette. I have not done a video about this. I got 3 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3. I have already given one of them away. I do have another to give away, but I may quite possibly give 2 of them away. I know that's I know, but I know that even if I give it away, I know that the Lord would bring it back to me if I decided I really wanted it, that because I'm a giver, the Lord would give it to me later and I would get just as good a price as I got on these. Now, I have to tell you, I think I told you guys a little bit about it before, but first of all, let me show you how amazing it is. There isn't one shadow in here that I don't absolutely adore. I think for me personally, in my taste, it's like the perfect, a perfect palette. I love every single color. And I already started doing my eye, and then I decided I want to do an eye look, and I literally touched the brush once to do my transition color, and I mean, you barely have to put any product on, and I'm telling you, the color payout is remarkable. So instead of just saying, oh, these are the palettes and I'll swatch them later, I thought I'll do an eye look. Look, here's my little disclaimer. I do not consider myself to be a makeup professional or by any means anybody that should be tutoring anyone in how to do eye looks. Let me just put it that way. I am literally teaching myself after years of being bedridden, up and down, like bedridden mostly 5 days a week, probably 2 to 3 years. I wasn't wearing makeup at all. I mean, barely. And so I'm just now getting back into the swing of things. And so if you think I'm going to teach you something new today, no, I'm just simply showing you how I do it. So with that said, let's get going. And I'm going to have to be looking at my little mirror right here because that's just how I got to do it. And hopefully by the time that this video goes up, I'm going to learn how to do fast play, because I certainly don't want to make any of you guys sit through this however long it takes me to do my makeup, because I'm not fast by any sense of the word. So this is the color I'm tapping into right here for my transition. Kind of cool how I can look in my phone and see. I want to tell you guys something that I'm so bummed about. I got this in my Sephora haul. I think you guys have seen that already. I think the video's up. And what I normally use lately is Koki. And I got this in an Ulta bag. And I'm telling you, I was using MAC prior, and I would get this white glow under my eyes in videos, and I looked like a person who'd been skiing with goggles on. And so I hated that about the MAC. And then I got this and I put it on and it just completely went away, and I was like, oh my gosh. Well, I put this on and this stuff does not crease. I do not have to set it, but let me tell you, this Tarte I got for placing a $25 order is already creasing, and I cannot even tell you how disappointed I am in that. So high-end names does not always make the difference, and it could be my skin tone or my skin, but I'm telling you right now, it does not work on me at all. And so this is the little Glamour Dolls brush that I got in my Ipsy bag, which is one of my favorite transition powder brushes. And let me find another one. What I'm going to do, this is my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, a big fat baby. I am going to do this shadow, which is called Love, and I love the name of Love, and I am going to just set Wow, it's much darker than I expected it to be. I'm going to set that concealer because it needs to be set because it's starting to crease. But wow, this stuff, I'm telling you, you just barely touch it and you get enough to do your eye. It's pretty amazing. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to, I don't know how chatty I'm gonna be in this because I am not feeling good right now. As a matter of fact, sorry, I have a piece of skin sticking up here. My eyelids peel and I hate it, but I'm literally trying to just force myself to keep going because my stomach is hurting so bad right now that I just feel like I just want to lay back down, but or cry. But since I'm doing eyeshadow, that would be problematic, and I don't want to cry on film ever again. On film like I'm some big star. Give me a stinking break, please. This is YouTube and I'm nobody, but you know what I mean. It's just the easy way to say it. So, done there. This is my absolute favorite crease brush, and that is the Morphe 321. And I am going to go into the absolute prettiest color in here, and that is this one right here. You know, I don't ever set and go, oh, I'm going to do this eye look today and think of the colors. I would have so been that personality type before I got sick, but, and knowing exactly which palette to go to. But the really sad thing about the illness that I deal with is, I'm not kidding, I have a very difficult time even remembering what palettes have which colors. I mean, there's certain ones, of course, because they're my favorites, that I'll never forget. Like, I'll never forget what's in my Natasha Denona palettes. I'll never, ever forget what's in those, ever. And I won't forget certain ones, but sometimes I just don't even remember which palettes have which colors. And so, every day when I sit down, I always think, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this kind of an eye look. And then it just never even comes out what I think I'm going to do. And for some reason, one side, like this eye, always seems to look darker than this one. I do not know why. But, I'm sorry, but my stomach is hurting so bad right now. I just... Oh, my goodness. Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my daughter just prayed for me, and so I'm doing a little bit better. But on to the color. Right now I am doing Dazzling on my center eye, and I'm going to just use my finger right now. Sometimes I just seem to get the most blended and perfect look with my finger. And then sometimes if I want a little bit more depth, I'll go in with my brush. But for some reason, my finger just works best for me here. I wasn't thinking of using brown first, but like a shimmer brown, but I just decided to try and switch it up a little. Okay, now clean my finger off, and I'm going to go in with a second Morphe, which is my favorite brush to use. I'm not going to lie, it is my favorite. And I'm going to just accentuate the color a bit. Okay. And, oops, wrong one. Jeez. That's what happens when you use more of the same, similar brush. Now I'm going to go back and deepen up the purple a little. Layer it out. Really fast. I'm going to try to do it really fast. I always like to just barely pull it into my corners. That's just me. I've got stuff all over my eyelashes. That one's done, and then I am going to, where's the one? Take this and deepen that color just a little bit on the crease. I'm not even adding any more product because this stuff is so pigmented that it's like all you have to do is pick up your brush and go over it and get a little bit more crease color there. And then this is my favorite. I don't know why. This is an old Avon brush that is literally, I just tap it and then I do below my shadow or below my eyebrow. Sorry. This isn't quite as white as what I normally like. I like it to be a little bit more showy than this, but that's okay. But wow, that had a lot of kickback. And I'm sorry I didn't show you the color. That's this color here. So I've used today this color, that color, and that color. And I am going to go in and do a little bit of pink in the halo. I'm going to grab my third Morphe 321. Maybe let's see, maybe I'll do this inner eye. Let me see. Yeah, I thought I was going to do my halo. I'm going to do inner eye here and see how that looks. It's something I want to keep. It's okay. I don't know if it's one. It would be one. It tend to be one. I love the color. I'm just saying I don't know if I like it that much as an inner eye. I think I would like it more maybe as a little bit of a halo. So actually I'm going to do a little bit of a different halo. I'm just going to do a stripe right down the middle. I'm not going to do a that's just me too. I tend to not do it exactly like everybody else. I tend to just create my own way of doing things. And I just blend that, just pat it just a smidge to make it not look so much like a line. And then I got a little bit pinky dinky in the center. Now to lock the color on the bottom, I'm going to put a little bit of the locket because I see that the tart is creasing. And then I'm going to go back in to the purple, the pale purple color here. And I'm going to pull it under my eye. Sorry you guys, I'm not really paying attention to what you see because I don't feel good. So, oops, did I just dig in there? Okay, no I didn't. Thank you, Lord. It's really going in my eyes, I can tell you that. It's very powdery. But it's beautiful. I'm not complaining, but I can feel the shadow kicking up into my eyes. And I do think I'm going to deepen up the corner a little. I don't know if I want to do drama because it looks a little bit too brown, and I think that might make it darker than what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't know if this will do it either. So what I did is I went into Soul, the blue color here, and I'm just doing my corner now. And giving it a little bit more depth because that purple is very pale. And I don't know if it's this tart base. I'm not liking it at all because it is not giving me the depth of color that I normally get from the Koki. And so I'm honestly not like in love with how this is coming out because, and I really believe that this is the culprit. I have been using the Kat Von D locket and my Koki, and I never have problems with shadows with this. And now that I'm doing this, I am having, like, it's just not coming out. But I'm going to just do my foundation really quick, my IT foundation brush, which is my favorite, and I'm going to just put that on really quick. Yep, just gotta love with this, with all these stupid things. This thing right here on my face is not a pimple, believe it or not. It is a blister, and that is one thing I deal with. I get these things that look like I've been bit by something, and I can't touch them at all. If I touch them, they just will burst, and then they start, it spreads like some kind of a weird, like, I can't even explain it. I don't even know how to explain what it does. But it spreads and it causes this sore, and I've just never had anything like it before, and they hurt to high heaven. I put peroxide on them, and then I treat them with essential oils and stuff, and let me tell you, they do not feel good. And I have one that started one day here, and then one here, or one right here. And, let me tell you, not fun, not pretty. I don't always do my neck, but I tend to do it on the days that I feel like crap, which is kind of funny because it's not like I'm doing anything, but if I look 100% better, you know, I feel like, oh, that's going to help me, but it doesn't always help. I just hope it will. And I usually have my hair up in a towel, you guys. I don't ever put my hair down, but for the video's sake, I didn't want you guys looking at my Aunt Jemima towel. And I just do things so weird, so don't mind me. I just have a weird way of doing my makeup. Oopsie. I tend to do this and leave it like this because then it kind of blends out as I'm chatting while I'm doing my makeup or whatever. And I think it's kind of funny, but I'm going to go back to Koki for the second setting of under my eyes because I don't like the Tarte. I'm hoping that this is going to, I have already done a very, very faint coverage of this, but I'm going to just do this as the secondary coat. Because I just didn't like the way the Tarte looked. And then this is, I love this brush. It's my Vasanti brush I got in one of my Ipsy bags. And this is my favorite concealer brush because it is so soft. And it just does not, I have such sensitive skin that I literally can't use anything harsh on my skin at all. And see, doesn't that just look better? Oh my gosh, to me it's so much better than the Tarte. Like, and the Tarte just showed every single wrinkle. When I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, I look older. Like, I did not, I'm sorry, I don't like it at all. I will never use that again, ever. I just don't like it one bit. So, what I normally do now is, which one is which? I have to look and see which one's which. That's brown. Purple, I think. Yep, pink. So I'm going to just, oops, lighten the inner eye a smidge. And then back. That's purple and that's brown. Okay. So now what I normally do is my lashes, and I'll do that and I'll be right back. Here, I got my glue on one of my lashes. I had to cut it down. This is what my lashes look like. These are older set of lashes I decided to go back and try. These are my favorite lashes, which was Wink's natural soft lash, and they went out of business, and I have no idea what happened to the company. I know it's Jerome Russell, but I don't know what happened. But I'm so bummed because I've never found a lash that's as good as theirs. But I did trim it down. I snipped 4 little, like, this has dots in between, so I snipped 4 of the dots up on the end. I know how long they sit for my eye, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I don't even know if you guys can see me, so. And let me tell you, it does not normally go that smooth. If I get one bit of this stuff in my eyes, and the reason why is because I'm not using these lashes. The strip lashes that have the solid black band are not as flexible, and these, I never used to have problems with these, but I just can't get the lashes anymore. And these are really long for me too. These are very, very long. But since I don't feel good, I am just so not up to trimming my lashes, to trimming them. So I'm not. And what I do is, see, here's the lash, here's how long it is, and you can see the little, can you see the little dots there? So I just cut back, did I cut 3 or 4? Oh. Here's the piece. So yes, I cut off 4 little rungs before, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I can't see it. 4, and trim it. You can see the little pieces I cut off. And then I just put the glue on. I'm going to put the glue on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, I went ahead and put it on, and yeah, this one did not go as easy. And you can see my eyes watering, and my body just simply cannot handle the chemicals. It can't. And so anything like that just really bothers my eyes. Yeah, look, I look like terrible now. And honestly, the way right now, I'm actually hating the eye look. For me, I am not liking it at all. At all. I know my makeup's not done, and that always tends to help pull everything together, but right now, I am absolutely disliking how this, and I'm a little bummed because I was really expecting it to be more like, wow, I love the color, don't get me wrong. But out of this one palette, I expected it to be a little bit more, like, complete in one thing. And I don't know, you guys, if it's because I don't feel good or whatever, but I'm going to just bake my eye a little bit. I use the Coty Air Spun Powder. I just don't find that I need anything else with this. It is so inexpensive, and it is it really works for me. So I'm just gonna set that under there like that. I don't really necessarily bake like people say, you know. This just sets, and then I do just a little bit of in the Chinese spots, and it's a very, very light eye look. And I think maybe the black shirt, my black robe, is throwing it off too. I think once I get the right top on, it will look better. But I'm going to get my mascara. This used to be my absolute favorite Bad Gal Bang. It isn't anymore. So sorry. Benefit, but I love this for lower lashes because this is the only one that I have found that really make my lower lashes stand out. But this Tarteist, oh my gosh, it thickens the lashes in like one fell swoop. All I have to do is a couple brushes on my lashes. And I'm telling you, this even goes over great as a second coat on the bottom lashes and just makes them look so much more fuller. So I'm sorry, but Tarte just blew Benefit out of the water. Out of the water. I absolutely adore it. So I have a bunch of little samples of this, so I was really happy because I was like, oh my gosh, I got this in a little set I got on Tarte of lashes, and I didn't like the lashes at all, but I loved the glitter stuff they sent and everything, so that's how I got this. So I'm going to do my lashes, and I'll be right back. Wow, I'm going to have to eat my words on these with these. I have these really pointy things that when my lashes clump together, I just go through and I separate them. But this stuff made this mascara, it usually works really good on my other lashes, but these are super duper long. And these are like, I'm not kidding, look when I look up. I never wear them this long. They look too fake to me, and I'm actually hating. I mean, I already dislike the Eyelook, but now I'm really hating it because of the lashes, and I just cannot stand fake lashes that look this fake. It's just not me. I don't wear them because I want this big dramatic thing. I wear them because I have no lashes, and I'm actually just like hating this look right now. But I am going to press on. My favorite blush is the Essence Sun Club. It's actually a shimmer bronzing powder, but I use it as a blush. The last one stopped, I'm sorry, so I have to finish on another video, and then we'll have to time lapse it. I don't know what I did, but this thing's just showing right back up now for no reason at all. And my brows, and then oh, where's my brow thingy? I use the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Pencil, and trust me, I am by no means a pro at this. I never started doing my brows until literally just recently. I went over 50 years without doing my brows. No lie. And I do not like a big dramatic brow either. That's just not me. I like it to just fill in my little puny brows. Then I do my comb over like Donald Trump. Sorry, Donald, but, you know, come on, dude. Get a new hairdo. Years have gone by. It's time to upgrade. Really now. And you're the leader of this free country, and you can't even get a new hairdo? I mean, come on. I'm sick and I've even gotten new hairdos. I mean, really now. And speaking of that, I'm going to go do my hair, and then I'll show you the finished product. So here is my finished eye look. It is remarkable how the right color shirt can pull everything together. You can see I love the look now. I do. It's very soft. It's very subtle. It is like when you do not want a super dramatic eye. I think it is the perfect palette for that. And I think the only color in it that is really super dramatic is the deep brownish purple. And so I think that it's a gorgeous, gorgeous thing, but it is certainly not going to be a palette where you get like a a drama eye every time. It's more of a softer look. Kind of like soft glam is as well. But it looks much better now that I'm out of my black bathrobe. But I hate my lashes. I'm not kidding. I look in the mirror and I feel like, you know, they just look ridiculous to me. I know it's not going to be the same to you because you guys aren't up close. But for me, these are like almost a quarter of an inch too long for what I wear. And I think that's why I saved that pair and hadn't worn them prior. And I have a little lash drawer because I have to wear them when I wear makeup every time. So I stock up when I find them cheap. And so I have a drawer that's like my lash drawer. But I just grabbed these because I hadn't worn this brand in a really long time, and they're like just, wow, really too long. But I hope you enjoyed the little Eyelook. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day, and I pray that none of you even feel remotely close to how I feel today. And I pray that God keeps you safe in this crazy, crazy, crazy world we live in. God bless you, and keep coming back. And if you like it, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Thank you.